They're always talking, aren't they? Their voices, their words, their opinions, they fill the air like a constant hum. They chatter, they criticize, they judge, and they throw their thoughts at you like arrows aimed at your heart. Every word they speak is an attempt to shape you, to control you, to make you bend to their will. But here's the truth. They can say whatever they want. They can shout, they can whisper, they can try to tear you down with their words, but it doesn't matter because their words are hollow and your silence, it's unbeatable. People will never stop talking. They will always have something to say about you, about your decisions, about your life. They will try to influence your choices, to mold you into what they think you should be. And what do they want from you? They want a response. They want you to react. They want to see the cracks in your armor to see if they can break you. They want to know that their words have an impact on you, that their opinions matter. But the greatest power you have is in your ability to stay silent, to not give them the satisfaction of seeing you flinch. Because when you respond to them, when you let their words into your mind, you give them control. But when you stay silent, you take the control back, and they don't know how to handle that. There is an incredible strength in silence. People don't understand it because they're so used to fighting back, so accustomed to arguing, to proving themselves, to defending every move they make. The world is full of noise, full of people trying to tell you who you should be, how you should act, and what you should believe. But here's the key. None of it matters. Their words are hollow. They hold no power over you unless you let them. And when you choose silence, when you choose to let their words bounce off you like empty echoes in the air, you gain power over yourself and the situation. They will call you weak for not responding. They will tell you that you're afraid of confrontation, that you're avoiding the truth, but that's not it. You're not weak. You're not afraid. You're just smart. You know that the true strength doesn't come from fighting every battle or answering every criticism. True strength comes from knowing that not every fight is worth your energy. You know that some battles are better won by not engaging at all, by letting the noise fade away. The more you react, the more power you give them. The more you stay silent, the more you claim that power for yourself. In a world that thrives in conflict and drama, silence is a weapon few understand how to use. It's not the absence of words, it's the presence of strength. It's knowing that you don't need to explain yourself, that you don't need to justify existence to anyone. The less you say, the more you control. You don't need to scream your worth, your intentions, or your values. Your silence speaks louder than any words ever could. It's a declaration that you don't need anyone's approval, that you don't need validation from those who have nothing valuable to offer. People fear silence. They fear it because it forces them to face themselves. When you don't respond, when you don't engage in their petty arguments or their misguided criticisms, they are left with nothing but their own words, bouncing off the empty space between you. Their words are hollow because they have no substance. They don't come from a place of truth or understanding. They come from fear, jealousy, and insecurity. And when you don't react, when you don't give them the energy they crave, they begin to unravel. They start to question their own words. They start to see how meaningless, their attempts to control you really are. Your silence exposes their emptiness. The more they try to provoke you, the more they try to get you to react, the more they show their own weaknesses. And the more you stay silent, the more you show your strength. It's easy to react, to scream, to fight back. It's hard to stay calm, to stand your ground, to not let their noise get to you. But that's the real test. That's where the true power lies, in your ability to ignore the noise and continue walking in your own direction without looking back, without letting their words shake you. When you don't give in to their attempts to manipulate or control you, you lose. When you don't rise to their bait, when you don't engage in their drama, you take back control of the situation. Your silence is your power. It's your shield against their attacks. It's your way of saying, I don't need to explain myself to you. I don't need to defend my actions. I know who I am, and I don't need your validation. And that, my friend, is unbeatable. Your silence is your strength. It's the strength that allows you to stand tall when everyone else is trying to pull you down. It's the strength that allows you to keep moving forward when everyone around you is trying to drag you into their chaos. They want you to react because that's how they control you. They want you to argue, to explain, to fight for their approval. But you don't need to do any of that. Your silence is your power, and it's a power that no one can take from you. When you let them talk, when you let them waste their breath, you win. They will tire themselves out, they will exhaust themselves, and they will realize that their words mean nothing. You've taken the power back. You've shown them that they have no control over you, no influence on your life. They can't break you with their words. They can't manipulate you with their opinions. They can't make you doubt yourself. And that is unstoppable. The world wants you to react. It wants you to get angry, to prove them wrong, to defend yourself against every criticism. But don't fall into that trap. Don't give them the power they're so desperately trying to take from you. Your silence is more powerful than any argument you could have. Your silence is the weapon that will crush them, not because you need to destroy them, but because you have nothing to prove. You don't need to engage in their battles. You don't need to defend honor, your choices, or your path. Your silence speaks volumes. It says, I don't need your approval. I don't need your validation. I don't need your judgment. I'm stronger than that. When you choose silence, you choose peace. You choose to protect your energy. You choose not to waste your precious time arguing with people who are not worth your energy. You choose to stay focused on your own journey, your own growth, your own purpose. And that is what makes you unstoppable. So let them talk, let them waste their breath, let them scream, let them yell, let them criticize and judge. Their words are hollow and they will fade away. But your silence will echo forever. It will remind them that they have no control over you. It will remind them that you are unbreakable, that you are untouchable, that you are more powerful than any word they could ever say. They will keep talking. They will keep trying to tear you down, to make you feel small, to make you doubt yourself. But as long as you keep your silence, as long as you refuse to engage, as long as you walk your own path without letting their noise affect you, you will keep winning. Because your silence is not weakness. It is strength. It is power. It is the ultimate weapon that no one can take from you. So stay silent. Let their words fade into the void. Let them waste their breath. You know who you are. You know your worth. And that's all that matters. Your silence is unbeatable. It's your weapon. It's your shield. And it will always make you stronger than any noise that tries to bring you down. You have all the strength you need within you. But there's something else you need to know. There's a community of people, of warriors, just like you, who have been broken, who have fought, who have risen again. And when you feel like you can't keep going, when the darkness threatens to overwhelm you, remember, you are never truly alone. You are surrounded by others who have walked the same path, who have felt the same pain, and who have emerged victorious. And together, we rise. So what are you gonna do with this power? The choice is yours. You can let the world's opinions break you. You can let your past failures dictate your future, or you can choose to rise. You can choose to embrace the pain, to use it as your weapon, to let it fuel your fire. Because once you've been broken, once you've faced the darkness and come out stronger, there's nothing that can stop you. You are unstoppable. They will try to tear you down. They will try to make you feel small, insignificant, weak. But you've already been through the fire. You've already faced the worst. You've already broken. And now, from those broken pieces, you rise. Stronger, sharper, unstoppable. So stand tall, walk forward, and know this. Nothing can break you. Not now, not ever. Because you've already broken yourself. And from that brokenness, you've become the most powerful version of yourself. You are unbreakable. You are unstoppable. You are a warrior who has fought and won. And the world will know your name. Now go, rise, because your time is now.